Hello and welcome to the Traffic Academy. Today I'm going to show you how to set up an account, basically register for the site, how to log into that account, and then how to progress through the training modules and update them so that it keeps track of where you're at in the process of completing them. So to get started, right below this large video on the screen is a register button or link. I want you to actually click on that. It'll take you to a screen where you'll enter in your username, and this can be any username you choose, or if you're using a existing company username, you can put that in there as well. For instance, your domain / whatever your username is. Also select a password, confirm that password, enter in your email address, your name, and then there's a little number here that says security code. You'll want to duplicate that number and put it into the enter security code area. Click register. Now once you do this, an email will be sent to you that you have to confirm so that you can log in to the account and access your training area. So go ahead and fill that out, hit register, check your email, confirm that you received it, click the link in the email, and then click on the login link. And when you click on the login link, it's time to log into the account. In this example, I'm using demo, and this is just a demonstration username and password. You're welcome to use it as well, but it will not track your personal progress the same way that a registered account will. Registered account is private to only your specific data. So once I log in, I am presented with a pretty simple to use interface. I'm going to explain this, okay? Each day, and you'll see it here, it's just a welcome screen, then each day is listed below, 1 through 7. And as we progress with this training academy, we may add day 8, day 9, day 10 in, but the idea is that you're going down a linear path. You're starting with day 1, moving into day 2, day 3, and each task is designed to the point to where you could accomplish it in one day. However, you're not required to. If it takes you a couple of days to do task number 2 or day number 2, that's perfectly fine. The idea is that you progress through these 7 days. Okay, let's get started. On the first day, you're going to mouse over it and you're going to click on it, and it will open up a screen. I'm going to explain to you what's on this screen and how this works. Okay. First thing you'll see is some motivational messages, and these are good to kind of train your mind and get you in the right spirit of being ready for opportunity and so forth. Very, very cool messages. Right on the right-hand side, going down it, and I'll just kind of walk you through this page and then explain to you how to update your statuses and so forth. It says Day 1 Progress, and what it will show you is each task that was assigned to you for that specific day and how much of that task you've completed, and I'll show you how to update that. And the reason this is here is in the event that you need to leave, something interrupts you, you can come back and pick up right where you left off. Does that make sense? Okay, directly below that's what's called our Daily Elevate video, and it is a requirement, everyone. I'm just kidding. But you should watch this Daily Elevate video every day, and they're designed to kind of just get you excited and in the proper mindset again. 99% of marketing is mindset. You just got to keep on at it, and this will help you get in the mindset. Below that, we do have we make this fun. We have a suggested movie rental of the day. And this is something that if you really want to follow this track to the T and really go through the training 100%, then go ahead and rent this movie. Go sit down and watch it, and each day you'll have a different movie, and the movie kind of corresponds with the day, and it makes it kind of fun as well. Over on the left-hand side, what you have is the first box that says Day 1 Assignments. And this will list out some hyperlinks with the assignments for Day 1. Directly below that will be additional videos that you'll need to watch. If there's any below this, you'll want to watch these. And you do that by clicking on the actual hyperlink, and you will click on it. It'll open up a video, and in this case you would watch the video. When you're done, there's a close link in the upper right-hand corner that you close, and then you're going to click on this radio button right there. It's going to open up a progress bar, and you just put in the percentage completed. If I put 50 in here, and you don't put in the percentage sign, just the number, hit update, it'll change that. If I put 25 in here and update, it'll change it again, and you'll notice it also changes it up here. So every time you go through each step, you'll make your adjustments. Hit update, and it just bumped it up, and you can go down each one and set them to exactly where they need to be. And as you go through each one of these, on day one, for instance, this is more to get you familiar with the system, and it's your education to understand the system inside and out. And that's what you'll want to do before you start marketing. You really need to have your head around the system. Below this, once you're done with day one, you would then click on day two, and you basically repeat the exact same process. Now, when you get into some of the day two stuff, it does require that you do a few tasks that you're engaged in. And one of them is selecting, right here, this link, selecting the perfect ad. If you click on this, you'll see a video and you'll see a scroll box. You'll need to scroll down below it, and you'll have actually pre-written ads here that you can copy and paste as you do the tasks for that day. The other thing that it does have is an area here where it says download the 7x7 template. And if you click on this, it'll actually download an Excel template that you use for the tasks associated with day two. Again, keep your progress on the right hand side, go through your Elevate video, and then watch the movie of the day. The next thing you do is go into this day three, go through the same process again, select the email swipes. You'll see pre-written swipes here, so you can scroll down the page. And the scrolling is a little bit weird on this. You got to kind of get used to it, but always click the close button when you're done. And once you're completed, as you go through each day, you're going to learn a little bit more, and you're going to become a little bit more familiar with marketing online. And these are not the only things you do to market online. These are some of the fundamentals that we suggest that you get started with. And then as we advance this course in the future, we may start adding on a little bit more. Maybe it's like a level 2 type of marketing, but this stuff that is listed here in the 7-day period, think of it like a boot camp. It's going to get you ramped up. You're going to be ready to go. 7 days from now, you're going to understand the system. You're going to understand the basic marketing principles. And you should have your link out there generating you leads. And here's my only suggestion, then I'll wrap this up, is don't skip a day. I know you'll go through this, and trust me, 99% of the people will go through this and go, that's a cool idea, I'll come back and do it later. Don't do that, because you've heard of the 80-20 rule, 80% of the people versus 20. Well, I'm telling you, 20% of the people actually perform and go through and do the task listed here, and those are the ones that excel. And the other people will watch a video and go, that's cool, I'll come back and do that later. And then later on, they're wondering why they don't have any leads, right? So don't fall into that category when you go through this system. Actually take the time and do the stuff that's talked about on these videos, because this is the stuff that generates you leads. And some of it may be uncomfortable. Some of it may take you out of your comfort zone. You might have to learn new things. But you know what? That's perfectly fine, because if you're learning new things, that means you're progressing. If you're doing the same thing you're doing every single day and you're getting the same results, this is your opportunity to break out of that and try some new things. So I'm just going to leave that with you there. When you're done, just hit this log out button. It'll take you back to the page, and then you're off to the races and ready to rock and roll. So I will, if you have any questions, hopefully they'll be answered as you go through the system just by watching it. But you can also contact us through the email that was provided to you if you have questions. But I would hold back on asking specific questions on marketing, because 9 times out of 10 those won't be covered in support, because those are all video based. So appreciate it. Thank you guys. I will talk with you later.